Welcome to video number 4. I've done a few things off of camera just because I wanted to be 100% focused, not mess things up, all that jazz. But everything is primed. All of these things have been wet sanded. They're ready for paint. I have to give this a nice wet sand. Once that's done, I'll mix up my color and gets to spraying.
A few moments later. Several days later.
So some things have gone on since the last video. My truck broke, my truck got fixed, another bike got painted, and some things went on. However, my truck did break, and that unfortunately takes priority to all of these things. So now that all is situated, back in the shop, camera set up, I have to put my front fender on. It's kind of just sitting there, it's not actually on, but everything else for the most part is together. So I'll show you where we're at. Tail is on, tank is on, all the hardware is back on the tank, that stuff, this stuff, fuel pump and whatnot. These are little bushings, and then there's some bushings under here as well that help with vibration. Grips are on. We went with the blue dominoes. I had Renthals on this thing that I liked a whole bunch. Very similar to like motocross grips. I like them a whole bunch. However, these ones were blue, and that's super sick. So that's on. Front fairing is on. Everything's connected. Battery's connected because we have LEDs, which is super tits. Super tits. Perca-Colas stacked because you got to. And everything else is you know, going together. So what's gonna happen now is I gotta put the side fairings on, my mirrors, that's and all of the inner workings of the front fairing. So I'm gonna get to work. Alrighty. Since the fairings sit so close to the exhaust on my bike, they kind of like hug underneath it. Got some cool tape. It's just kind of like insulating tape. That's really it. Sort of heat. So I'm gonna clean these up a little bit with some Goo Gone, and that's it. This isn't Goo Gone. This is Goof Off. at the left. Yeah, that works. Alright. So, I've gone on a few rides, taken the bike to work a couple of times. So far, all money. Went on a ride last night, a couple of buddies, super fun. Hit the twisties, all was great. I'm currently working on a chin mount for my helmet. We'll kind of see how that goes. Maybe I'll insert clips of that, maybe I won't. However, on our ride last night, my bike decided to die. No good. However, simple as a battery. So, new batteries in, old batteries over there. And that's really it. So, she lights right up, no problem. I absolutely whiffed my front fender on my truck, which isn't really the end of the world. I mean, I have a couple of other front fenders, so I could either... We got options. I could paint another one, do some crazy shit, just make it kind of fun, leave that one as is for the time being, then swap them. Or I have a carbon fiber one, which I could just put that back on. That one's got a little scuff in it too, but not nearly as noticeable as that. The only thing it's going to do is kind of make the front end a little dark. So I could also take some airbrush paint, which I think I even have. I do actually have some out here. We could use some of this and kind of just Q-tip it on, you know, be real careful about it, see how she looks. That's really it, you know, we'll kind of go from there. The bike does light right up. I will start it for you, just so you can see. Fresh battery.